Hey there fellow car nerds, welcome back to MG Guy Vintage Vehicles. Greg here with a new video showcasing what I think are some of the coolest vehicles available for sale across North America this week. You'll find links in the video description below for each of these vehicles. Alright, enough talk, let's get on with today's vehicles for sale. Okay, I'd like to start with a shout out to new channel members Rocky Hall and Ray Coleman. Thank you very much for joining the channel. If you would like to support the channel by becoming a member, information is provided at the end of the video. Alright, here we have a 1930 Ford Model A sedan listed for $30,000 US in St. Petersburg, Florida. Its condition is listed as used good, and from the seller's description. 1930 Ford Model A sedan, 350 small block Chevrolet with dual 4s and cam, turbo 400 transmission, runs and drives good, real street body with clean Florida title. The body was chopped 3 inches and channeled 4 inches, open to trades, looking for a nice bay boat 22 to 24 feet, 4-stroke only. And up next we have this 1963 Jeep Willys Wagon, listed for $19,950 US in Beverly Hills, California. It's been driven 1,200 miles and has an automatic transmission. From the seller's description, custom 63 Willys Wagon, frame-off restoration with full custom build, all Mopar drivetrain, mild built 360, 727, 8 3/4 rear, power steering and power disc brakes. Body is all metal with suicide doors, power windows, locks, AC, power seats, daily driver ready, looks, runs, drives excellent. Trades of equal value considered. Alright, I think this one's pretty cool. A 1965 Ford Econoline van Pro Street, listed for $49,500 US in Martins Ferry, Ohio. Its condition is listed as used like new, and from the seller's description. Possible trade or trade with cash on your end. 1965 Ford Pro Street Econoline van, small block Ford engine, Ford automatic transmission, Willwood disc brake conversion all the way around, tubbed rear end, side exhaust zoomies hooked up and functional with Flowmaster mufflers, turnkey, street legal, clean title in hand. Alright, here we have a 1940 GMC Roadster, listed for $28,000 US in Bowling Green, Kentucky. It has an automatic transmission and a clean title. From the seller's description, 1940 GMC Roadster, custom body, custom build chassis, top folds back into the bed, fuel-injected Corvette 350, overdrive transmission, 4-wheel disc brakes, AC and cruise control, asking $28,000 or best offer. Okay, here's an interesting one. A 1957 Nash Metropolitan gasser, listed for $35,500 US in Somers, Connecticut. It is an automatic transmission, and from the seller's description. 1957 Nash Metropolitan gasser, 383 Chevy stroker engine, turbo 350 transmission, 4 9-inch rear, 350 gears, Curry axles, professional square tube chassis, straight axle front end with coilover shocks, runs on premium pump gas, have Florida title, street driven, never raced. And here we have a 1965 Chevrolet Corvette, listed for $49,900 US in Monton, Pennsylvania. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that properly. It's been driven 36,000 miles and has a manual transmission. From the seller's description, 1965 Corvette Coupe, GM 383 aluminum head crate engine, 8.5-inch American racing wheels, BFG tires, everything works including headlights and clock, price is firm, trades considered, big block Camaro, Chevelle, Nova. Alright, up next we have this 1974 AMC Matador, listed for $26,500 US in DeLand, Florida. It's been driven 5,000 miles and has an automatic transmission. From the seller's description, runs perfectly and no detail left undone, 401 motor, FMX transmission, $26,500 or best offer, comes equipped with a complete air ride system. Alright, here we have a 1958 Lotus Diva, listed for $28,500 Canadian in Whitby, Ontario. It's been driven 455 kilometers and has an automatic transmission. From the seller's description, 355 small block Chevy, 350 auto, new Willwood 4-wheel disc brakes, true knockoff wire wheels, new Z series tires, Mustang 2 front suspension, Ford 8.8 rear end, custom interior, 4-point harness. Okay, here we have a 1973 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 Pro Street, listed for $49,500 US in Westminster, Maryland. It is an automatic transmission, and from the seller's description, 1973 Pro Street Z28 Camaro with a clean title and an all-steel body except for the hood. 496 big block Chevy, runs on pump gas, turbo 400 transmission with a reverse manual valve body, a Hurst quarter stick shifter, ladder bar chassis with 410 gears, Dana rear end and strange axles, 6-point roll cage. Interior retains its original front bucket seats, carpet and dash pad, with the addition of an aftermarket speedometer and odometer gauges. All power steering, power brakes and lights are fully functional. All glass windows are intact. And bringing up the rear, we have this 1962 Austin Healey B3000, listed for $15,000 US in Newberry, South Carolina. It's been driven 20,355 miles, has a manual transmission, and from the seller's description, 1962 Austin Healey B3000 with a 355 and a 5-speed manual transmission, hardtop convertible kit car, very fast and fun to drive, for sale or trade. Looking for hot rods, Mustangs, or S10s. Okay, so that's it for today's vehicles. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are enjoying my content, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the join button below or using the link in the channel details below the video. For about the price of a cup of coffee per month, you'll not only be helping me produce these videos, but you'll have access to each and every video before they go live on YouTube, usually around 24 hours ahead of the videos going live. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.